Alright, YouTubers, this is about changing the belt in this turntable. This is model 169-592. It's stamped underneath the turntable, so you have to take the back off to confirm that. It's from this Zenith Allegro, and the receiver is model MC7031. I had to take the back off to figure out what I needed. I looked it up on the internet and can't find any information on it. I was lucky enough to find a belt through West Coast sales on eBay. And it's a little more expensive, but worth the money since it works perfectly. So let me show you in the next videos the thickness and the difference between the belts I bought from China and the belt I bought from West Coast sales, as well as the old belt. Alright, this is the old belt, and it was broke. I did fix it. I siliconed the ends, and believe it or not, it's still working. I use, again, silicone, and I just let it sit overnight, and it's still working. Okay, this thing was 16 inches long, broken. So I had to find a belt that was the right length. Let me get the focus back in again. And the right thickness. This is, I think it's 040. Let me put my gauge on there real quick. Yeah, see that? Put it right there, see that? That's the dimensions I gave the guy. It's 0.190 as far as the width. And the thickness was 40. Okay? Now the length was 16 inches. Now let me grab a belt I bought from China. Alright, the belt, let me get this in focus again. Come on. I know you can do it. There you go. The belt from China was, look at that, 24. Yeah. Which seems to make a difference on the speed. It was running at 32.6 RPM. This belt was, the new one. And the old belt was at 33 point something, I forget now. But I wasn't real sure about the speed because it was broken, so that makes a difference. Anyway, this is probably close to 192. Yeah, this shows, it stops there. Yeah, pretty sure this is close to. It's 0.190. All right, so here's the deal. I bought these from China. Okay, back in focus. I bought these in China, and they send you 5 of them for $5.49. I thought, okay, well, it does work, but the speed isn't quite right. So let me show you who I bought one from. They asked me for the dimensions, and I gave them the dimensions. Hold on to me. Okay. Let's see what that. Can you see that? All right, let's back up a little bit. It's westcoastbelts.com. Pause this if you're interested in looking them up. They're in California. And I thought, oh, well, that's a little expensive for one belt. But guess what? It works. So let me show you the speed I've got. Alright, to check the speed, I'm going to use my iPhone, not my iPhone, my Android. It's an LG 8. You take this off, okay? And plus, to get the platter off, you have to take this retaining ring off. Will it focus? Come on, you can do it. There you go. Take the retaining ring off. The problem with this is the platter is glued, and that's just factory glued. So you have to put the belt on very carefully and put your hands underneath and hold the belt. First you put the belt around the pulley and then hold the belt underneath with both hands very carefully and then stretch it out to the center and drop it in. It took several tries, but it went there. So to check the speed, see where it says RPM speed and wow? Let's hit that. And turn the table on. Okay. I'm just going to hit start and then drop it in and I'll show you what it does. So right now it's an average of 33.2. It goes to 3 and then 1. Could be also because it's not perfectly centered, but you can see that's what I get. So it's 33.23. The wow is 0.19, and I think if you stay under 20, I've had 17 before and then even 16, but unless you hear the tones fluctuate, you're good to go. I'm happy with the sound. So anyway, getting back to this thing, when you get ready to put it on, also the thinner belt wouldn't go to 45. It just, for whatever reason, so the thickness has a lot to do with changing the speed. And this is right on the money and it sounds good. I can't play anything because YouTube always picks up on copyright issues. So I'm just going to leave it at that. But again, if you want a good belt, it's worth buying the correct belt. You can't find this belt just anywhere. I've looked on the internet all over the place. I've Googled it. I've gone to eBay. And again, I found it in China in millimeters. You have to convert. The one I showed you here previously was 402 millimeters, which comes out to 15.8 inches. And like I said, the new belt is supposed to be 16 inches, you know, unless I break it to find out. But I think they did good. It stretches easily. It's elastic, and didn't have any issues with it. And like I said, in China they'll send you a lot of belts, but they're not exactly correct. The speed was just a hair slow. So it was showing 32.6 with this belt, which is also the belt I have here. The new one's already installed, so I can't show it to you, and I don't want to take it apart to show you, but hope this helps. Really happy with it. Sounds great. And other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a comment or a question. And please subscribe. That really helps me. Thank you.